if they can dial it in just a little bit more for the Olympia, this guy is going to be super tough to stand next to for everyone. I think he definitely...
Listen to that. Listen to that. That's the head judge saying that this guy is going to be super tough to stand next to if he brings this style of Texas Pro Finals look that's slightly sharper, which they can do, him and Chris Aceto. You got to be feeling real good right now if you're Andrew Jack.
Samson made his improvements. His main thing as well is conditioning. I think if he dials it in, he's going to be right there with these guys. And then obviously,
like I've been saying, I'm not hating on Samson Dauda. You guys in the comments, oh, you're hating on Samson because he blocked you. No, I'm saying the same damn thing Tyler Manion is saying. That Samson's issue is his conditioning. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord. And I wanted to jump on this. Tyler Manion, head judge at the 2024 Texas Pro, just put out his recap. And again, man, thanks to Tyler Manion for doing these recaps. It means the world to, the industry, to us YouTubers and to the athletes, first and foremost, that he's taking the time to do these recaps and really break down these athletes' physiques in the top 5 for the shows that he judges. So again, shout out to Tyler Manion for doing these recaps. Watching this, we're going to watch it along with me here, and I can start and stop the clip and kind of assess what I'm thinking Tyler is seeing and what he's alluding to. And from what I see, Tyler Manion is very excited about what he saw on that stage at the Texas Pro for Andrew Jack. So let's watch along here. You may have not seen this because it was just released, guys, today. It's Wednesday, minutes ago. So that's how quick I am on Muscle Discord. You're going to get this stuff right away, real quick here. So let's jump into it. Let's watch along a little bit, see what Tyler has to say about Andrew Jack.
At Andrew, and really we'll just talk about Andrew here for a second. I think Andrew made a ridiculous amount of improvements to his overall physique. Everything that basically we had asked of him to see, he definitely accomplished. Size-wise, he increased his size everywhere while still keeping his waist super small. All of his details there. I would say the main things he needed to improve was in the lower body. The overall size of his legs increased, the width, even the muscularity of his quads definitely came up, so he made sure his physique stayed balanced while his upper body also grew. He definitely added to his biggest weakness, which was his hamstrings. As you saw in the side poses, he actually had some decent hamstring drop in the side poses, and that's with not even posing them 100% correctly. So even with some more posing adjustments, as is, I think they can look even better. From the back as well, you saw his overall back turn from what some people saw as maybe a slight weakness into it is now a strength. The thickness and the density and the detail back there that he has is definitely up there. Now in the pro league, I think overall his back poses have become a strength.
So let's just chime in on that. Think about that. We knew Andrew Jack's back was an issue, just like it was for Samson Dauda. Now the head judge, Tyler Manion, is saying that this is Andrew's strength going into the Olympia. Like, I gotta be honest, I've been real hard on Andrew Jack in the sense of, my constructive criticism of him because I expect him to be a multi-time Mr. Olympia. But he's only been in this sport for a very short period of time. So I guess maybe I'm being too having too high of expectations on Andrew Jack. But now that it seems like, I know he's what, 38 now. It seems like he's coming into his own now. It seems like he's had the right amount of rest to now make these improvements and tap into the true genetics potential that he has. And we're watching it unravel in front of us, which is a sight to see. So Tyler Manion is saying that now Andrew Jack's back is his strong point going in to the Mr. Olympia. Okay, let's continue the clip.
Really what he needs to do from now until the Olympia is, I think, in the morning that he had a little bit of a film of water on him when it comes to conditioning. For the nighttime, they definitely got that water off. I think that nighttime look is definitely a great starting point.
Okay, so a little bit of context there. So Andrew said for the prejudging, he was 292 pounds for prejudging. Then for the finals, the night show, he came in at 288 pounds. So he dropped quite a little bit there just in those few hours. And that was water, obviously. It's not fat, it's not muscle, it's water weight. So that helped him look way sharper for the night show. And Tyler really, as you can hear him here, likes that look.
For him, if they can dial it in just a little bit more for the Olympia, this guy is going to be super tough to stand next to for everyone. I think
Listen to that. That's the head judge saying that this guy is going to be super tough to stand next to if he brings this style of Texas Pro finals look that's slightly sharper, which they can do, him and Chris Aceto. You got to be feeling real good right now if you're Andrew Jack headed into the Olympia, and Tyler Manion is saying it's going to be real hard to stand next to Andrew Jack going into this Mr. Olympia. So let's continue the clip.
He definitely announced himself as a bona fide Mr. Olympia contender this weekend. It's going to come down to really that condition.
Again, announce himself as a bona fide Mr. Olympia contender. So he's on team Andrew Jack right now.
Conditioning to make sure they can nail it while still keeping that overall fullness and roundness to his physique. I don't think they were really that far off on Saturday night from that. Wow. So they know what they need to do, and I think they're going to do it. Posing tweaks and keep, he can still bring up the hamstrings more as well. Obviously, it's a short period of time, but you can make slight changes with that and with the posing adjustments. This guy has made the Olympia this year that much more exciting. I think it's going to be a crazy battle. We're going to see, obviously, we have the top two from the last 2 years, Hottie and Derek. We know Hottie improved from last year's Olympia. We saw how much because he improved a lot from just the Olympia until the Arnold. Samson made his improvements. His main thing as well is conditioning. I think if he dials it in, he's going to be right there with these guys. And then obviously,
like I've been saying, I'm not hating on Samson Dauda. You guys in the comments, oh, you're hating on Samson because he blocked you. No, I'm saying the same damn thing Tyler Manion is saying. That Samson's issue is his conditioning. And now the head judge, Tyler Manion, is saying the same thing. That's all we're saying is just, dude, work on your conditioning and then you can become the Mr. Olympia. But when you're in your living room, walking on the treadmill like you're walking on the beach, having a stroll, you ain't suffering. That's not suffering. Hadi Choopan is on the stair mill wearing a hoodie and the sweat is dripping from his face. That's how you do cardio. That's how you get into shape like Hadi Choopan. So yeah, I'm hard on Samson Dauda. But I think he can win the Olympia. So he's got to have there's high expectations for Samson. So when you guys come in the comments, you say, oh, Matt, you're hating on Samson. And this, I'm not. If I didn't care about Samson, I wouldn't even talk about him. So, sorry, little rant there. But now you see the head judges we're on the same side here with Samson. We're on the same side, guys.
We have the reigning Mr. Olympia, Derek, who's put his head down the whole year to be making improvements because he knows that these guys are hot on his heels. So I think at the top, we're really going to see a crazy, crazy battle. And that doesn't even mention all the other guys right here at the top. You know, you still have Nick Walker, you still have Hunter, you know, who's trying to qualify. You still have Brandon Curry, and you have what I think another guy that probably is gonna be in there fighting for a first call with these guys, which is Martin Fiztwater. So I couldn't be more excited.
So hey, wait a minute. Whoa, did Tyler Manion just say that? That Martin Fiztwater is going to be battling? So you can see Tyler's at these shows. He's the head judge. He sees him right up close and personal. So he already has like a mindset of like, okay, who am I going to be really having my eye on going into this Mr. Olympia? There's a big clue. There's a big clue who's going to be in that top 6. Martin Fiztwater is probably going to be in that first call out. If he does if Steve does a top 6 first call out, pretty sure Martin Fiztwater is going to be in that top 6. By the way, Martin, you need to unblock me. I don't know why you blocked me.
For the Olympia as a fan of the sport. I couldn't be more excited to judge it, and I think Andrew made a huge statement this past weekend.
Huge.
In second, we had Jordan, and in third, we had Nathan. So I think both these guys brought really, really good packages. I mean, it's the best I ever saw Nate in person. Obviously, I wasn't in Chicago.
So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. And hey, good, congratulations to Jordan Hutchinson and Nathan Epler as well. You can watch the rest of the episode on the NPC YouTube channel. But man, Tyler's excited for Andrew Jacked. I am excited for Andrew Jacked. Like Tyler says, this is going to be a very, very exciting Mr. Olympia. And I think this video that Tyler just made is going to change a lot of people's perception of what's happening, what's coming in for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. All right, guys. I love you. Make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to like the video. Leave your opinion. Again, do you think Tyler Manion talking like this about Andrew Jack has him very excited for Andrew Jack going into this year's Mr. Olympia? Let me know. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.